Have you ever watched a movie scene so weird, so unnecessary that you just pause and go, who approved this? Hollywood has this new hobby of making everything more modern, more inclusive, and more epic, but ends up giving us stuffs that just awkward. So today we are counting down 10 Hollywood moments that made no sense, too woke, too weird, and they were just plain dumb. Trust me, by the end you will start questioning if movie scripts are written by AI trained on TikTok comments. Number 10. She-Hulk, the twerking scene. Marvel introduced She-Hulk as a mix of superhero action and legal comedy. And just when it started getting interesting, they ended an episode with She-Hulk working alongside Megan Thee Stallion. It's not about hating the fun, it's about context itself. Yeah, everyone loved that scene, but it became a meme for the show itself. A scene that could have shown the character growth turned into a meme itself. Even most fans said it felt like Marvel forgot its own tone for a few seconds itself. And yeah, the She-Hulk show was really bad. Number 9. Transformers Age of Extinction, Tessa's camera angle. Michael Bay's direction has always had a certain pattern: explosions, product placement, and some camera shots. Yeah, Megan Fox camera shot were elite tier, which every teenage boy loved. But here comes the problem with Age of Extinction. The focus shifts from giant robots to the camera to particularly following Tessa everywhere, even though she's supposed to be a minor in the show. And instead of fixing it, the movie literally included a scene explaining a law justifying it about the Romeo and Juliet. That's not filmmaking, that's just plain awkward. Number 8. Velma. The entire series. Velma was meant to be a modern, edgy take on Scooby Doo, but what we got instead was a show that insulted its own fan base. Every character was rewritten beyond recognition. Velma was mean, Shaggy was unrecognizable, and Scooby Doo didn't even exist. It felt like the show was more focused on proving a point than telling a story. It's like the writers opened Twitter and said, let's make a show all about that. Congratulations, you played yourself. Number 7. Baywatch. Baywatch, the movie where the plot was optional, but slow motion shots were mandatory. Every 5 minutes, someone was running around in slow motion, and it's never for the story reason. They literally made it as a joke in the movie, and but it doesn't fix the fact that the half the montage, half Instagram reel. Number 6. Rachel Zegler's Snow White comments and Cinderella. Classic fairy tales reimagining for a modern audience sounds great until the message starts contradicting the story itself. In Snow White, Rachel Zegler proudly said, "It's not 1937 anymore. She doesn't need a prince." But the film itself is literally built around love, kindness, and fantasy, not independence training. And Cinderella 2021 literally gave us "I don't need a prince" right before the main character ends up with the prince. The message could have been empowering, but it came as forced. Number 5. Teen drama in zombie world. The Resident Evil franchise is always known for survival horror, but the Netflix series, however, thought what it really needed was high school drama. While the world was collapsing, the characters argued about crushes, cigarettes, and social media. Imagine Walking Dead, but everyone is worried about followers counts instead of zombies. It turned a dark and intense story into CW style soap opera. Number 4. Sex Education Season 2. Too many identity arcs. Sex Education started as a clever and relatable show about teenage awkwardness, but by season 4 it tried to explore so many identity and social topics at once that the story itself got lost. Representation matters, no question, but when every single scene becomes a lesson, it stops feeling like a story and more like a lecture. Every longtime fan felt disconnected from what made show special itself in the first place: humor and heart. Game of Thrones Season 8. Daenerys' sudden madness. And after years of following Daenerys Targaryen's journey, a strong leader who freed slaves and fought tyranny, her sudden descent into madness felt rushed. One episode she's the hero, the next burning cities. Fans didn't hate the idea, they hated how fast it happened. It wasn't shocking storytelling, it was just lazy writing. A character arc that took 7 seasons to build ended up in just one episode. I literally hated this twist, man. She could have been the rightful ruler of the Iron Throne. Coming to the number 2, Justice League 2017. Flash falls on Wonder Woman. You know, the old comedy trope where the guy accidentally falls onto a woman. Yeah, it somehow made it way into Justice League. Flash literally trips and lands on Wonder Woman in a scene that adds nothing to the plot. It's awkward, outdated, and even Gal Gadot refused to film it. They had to use a body double. The moment was supposed to be funny, but instead it just reminded everyone how tone deaf Hollywood humor can be. Secret Invasion, the power creeping ending. The Marvel shows are in a lumber, and this show can be one of the main reasons for it. Secret Invasion as a show had a potential to be one of the Marvel's best grounded story, a spy thriller centered on Nick Fury and the Skull, but instead the finale gave us the character of Emilia Clarke, Gia, absorbing the power of basically every Avenger ever. Within minutes, she goes from an ordinary Skrull to stronger than Hulk, Thor, Captain Marvel combined. It completely broke the logic of the MCU's power scale and made every other superhero irrelevant. Other than that, the CGI work was also really bad. These are just a few examples of Hollywood trying too hard to modernize, sexualize, or surprise, and ending up confuse everyone instead. Which of these scenes do you think went the most off track? Comment your pick below. And if you enjoyed the breakdown, hit the like button and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching. And this is Random AF signing off.